Hello, friends. Today we have a fun and a wise story from the house of Panchatantra, the mouse marriage. Let's get started. A long time ago, by the side of river Ganga, there was a beautiful and a peaceful ashram. A great sage named Yajvalkya Muni lived there. He was a very kind and a wise. One day, while the sage was taking a bath in the river, a tiny little mouse suddenly fell into his hand. Actually, a hawk flying in the sky had tried to catch the mouse, but it slipped from his claws and fell down. The sage carefully placed the little mouse on a large maple leaf. It was very weak, almost lifeless. Feeling compassion, the sage chanted a magical mantra. Suddenly, a bright light shone, and the little mouse transformed into a beautiful human girl. The sage gave her to his wife and said, "Raise her as your own daughter." The sage and his wife had no children, so they were overjoyed. They lovingly raised the girl and named her. 12 years passed, and the girl grew up to a beautiful and wise young woman. One day, the sage's wife said, "Dear, our daughter is now of a marriageable age. We should find a worthy husband for her." The sage smiled and said, "All right, I will ask the gods who would be suitable for her." First, he called the sun god. The sun smiled, but the girl said, "No, dear sun, you are too hot. I would burn." The sun replied, "Then the mighty clouds are stronger than me. They can cover me." But the girl said, "No, I don't like them. They are too dark." The cloud said, "Then the wind is stronger. It can blow me away." The girl replied, "No, they are too restless and always rushing around." The wind said, "Then the mountains are stronger. They never move." The girl looked at the mountain and said, "Oh dear. These are too hard and heavy." Then the mountain said, "The strongest of all is the mouse, which can dig through me and make a burrow." The sage laughed and called the mouse king. When the girl saw him, she felt a strange sense of belonging. She smiled and said, "Dear father, I accept the mouse king. Please turn me into the mouse too." The sage chanted the mantra again, and the girl became a beautiful little mouse once again. Finally, she was married to the Mouse King. Both of them were very happy and lived joyful in their cozy burrows. Everyone in the ashram rejoiced because the sage's adopted girl had found her true life partner. The moral of the story is true happiness comes from understanding who is truly right for you. If you like the story, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please press the bell icon so you never miss a tale. See you in the next tale. तब तक के लिए टाटा. Bye bye.